All right. 3, 2, 1, boom.
This priest allegedly stole over $40,000 and blew it on Candy Crush, Pokemon
I'm not surprised.
Go, and Mario Kart. I don't even know how that's possible, but apparently the story happened in Pennsylvania. And the
I didn't know you could pay to win in the Mario Kart.
whole story revolves around a man who is Reverend Lawrence Kozak, who is 51. He faces charges of theft and related offenses after reportedly using a church credit card to spend $41,879 on mobile games from September of 2019 to July of 2022. According to the Philadelphia
$40,000 in 3 years is actually not that much for a gacha addict. I actually think that's not that much.
An accountant noticed a high number of transactions linked to Apple on the church's credit card during a review in 2022. These charges were linked to an Apple ID registered to Kozak, who allegedly made purchases on an Amazon account for personal items like a tablet and a backpack for his goddaughter. When questioned by police, Kozak claimed that he might have accidentally used the church card for gaming because he's not
accidentally. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man.
Not really a details guy. As a priest, I guess that kind of makes sense, as they say the devil's in the details, and he would want to stay away from that. But apparently,
Pokemon is satanic, so I don't know why he's playing that game.
He may have allegedly lied to police and doubled down there, so who knows? But the priest acknowledged using the card for approved expenses like streaming services and software, but suggested that he may have inadvertently charged game-related purchases to it. Kozak, he admitted to a problem with spending on online games and said that he was seeking help. The game he played included Candy Crush, Mario Kart Tour, and Pokemon Go. He also tried to offset some of the spending that he
How do you even spend that money on fucking Pokemon Go, man?
did on the church's credit card by sending $10,600 of his own money to pay off the church's credit card. This is such a bizarre story, and I feel like this church and the priests, they need to get a better picture of their spending. And that's where today's sponsor, Rocket Money, comes in handy, because I recently started using Rocket Money to track my spending better, and that definitely helped a lot, because I found out I was using a bunch of streaming services I hadn't watched in a long time. And clearly a service like this would have been pretty helpful for this guy, because maybe he wouldn't have stolen that much money for mobile games. But thankfully, Rocket Money is the personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and manage your money better. The priest might have been a lost cause here, but at least it could have helped a little bit. But it was nice to get a breakdown of where every dollar is going in my monthly budget, allowing me to analyze my family's spending habits and create a custom budget that fit for everyone. So if you want to save more and spend less, you can join the over 5 million.
They just take your data, though. Like, they take your data and sell it to someone else, man.
Members using Rocket Money today by going to rocketmoney.com/Atozy, which is in the top of the description down below, and get started for free. And that will help you maybe not spend $40,000 on mobile games. But without further ado, let's keep talking about that. According to a TechSpot article, Kozak was placed on administrative leave by the church in November 2022. His replacement at St. Thomas More Parish told police in 2023 that he received a letter from Kozak containing a check for $8,000 for parish reimbursement. The handwritten letter said, "I am so sorry that I've made a mistake, which has been any sort of stress for you." Kozak was then charged last Thursday and has since been released after posting a $250,000 bail.
That's a lot.
So I have never played Candy Crush before, but how is it possible to blow in the ballpark of $40,000 on Candy Crush? I haven't even heard of this game in like a decade, so I'm shocked that people actually still play this.
Oh my god, man. Candy Crush is another beast, bros. Guys, reminder, Candy Crush makes more money for Blizzard Activision than World of Warcraft. Yeah.
This thing. But even looking for content of the game, most of the, I guess the big videos are like a decade old. Confessions of a Candy Crush addict. Maybe this gives us some insight in how someone can blow $40,000 on Candy Crush.
My name is Megan Sticky, and I'm addicted to Candy Crush.
This is a parody. Nah, this is a parody. Come on, man.
Dude, it is so old. She has like a iPhone 5S here.
What's the easiest way to describe Candy Crush? Nothing.
Yeah, it's a parody.
It's all about just matching candies in rows or in columns of 3. It's getting really serious right now.
She's not that bad for like fake acting. It's kind of funny. I'm kind of laughing. I'm sorry.
I was really convinced. that
Imagine
Candy Crush
spending
Saga would not be
$40,000
addictive,
on
I
this.
thought, like, oh, like it's not going to get.
Trust me, bro. The Lord told him to play Candy Crush. It's totally legit.
Me, like these people are just
Sorry, my finger slipped.
crazy. Next thing I know, I'm spending hours upon hours playing the game. 8 consecutive hours playing it. Yes, I admit that I'm then up all night into, I don't know, maybe like 3 a.m.
Is she sweating? I saw a glistening of sweat on her brow.
I think actually that weekend, well, yeah, I guess it was kind of around July 4th. Well, I guess that makes it a little bit even sadder. Yeah, my mom was not happy. In the span of 1 week, I actually ended up spending $127 playing Candy Crush Saga.
That is way less than $40,000. But wait, okay, so she said 1 week. 127 times 52. That's 6,600
No, you're trolling. This has got to be a troll. Come on.
dollars a year at that rate times 3. That's 19,812. So that is rookie numbers compared to this priest here because he did double that. So he was spending $254 a day.
How do you spend that money, bro? I don't even spend that much. I barely spend that on fucking groceries. Like a week, bro. What the fuck?
No, a week. He was spending $254 a week on average times 52 equals 13,208 times 3 equals 39,624. So still not quite there. And that's to get to the 41,000. But I guess Mario Kart was in there. And also, what was the other game? Pokemon Go was also there. Yeah.
How do you even spend it on Mario Kart? I didn't even know Mario Kart had microtransactions, but I guess it was the mobile version.
He needs help. That's like, what, how is it possible to blow that much money on a puzzle game? Just looking at the Candy Crush gameplay that they showed in this like short video here, it looks like a slot machine. Like it looks like something that old people would play
version, I guess,
at a casino in a very, depressing and dystopian environment. It looks exactly like some of the slot machine games in Reno. Well, the problem here is there's no upside. At least with the slot machine games in Reno, there is a chance for you to actually, you know, get something out of it other than a dopamine hit. Is the only upside here a dopamine hit? And
at least with Genshin, you get a hot waifu. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I don't know, like in-game levels and in-game bragging rights, because I don't think you can make money from Candy Crush. While you can't earn cash directly from Candy Crush, there's indirect ways to turn gaming into gains. Players can participate in online tournaments. Okay. So no, there's no real tangible way to get
Candy Crush tournaments. Chat, how the hell do you fucking can't do Candy Crush tournaments? Because I want to explain that one to me.
Money out of the game again. So essentially they're playing for dopamine, which is so sad. Does she explain the transactions in this video here?
And you can buy like 5 additional lives at once. Or let's say you just have like one more move, you might want to take out your Lollipop hammer. But you're only given 3 Lollipop hammers when you first start the game. And that's when you start buying the most Lollipop, just like smashing hammers like it's nobody's business. Yeah, I'm an addict. It's never ending. It's always something new. You could have to deal with like the crazy evil chocolate candies. Oh, I hate that chocolate.
Crazy evil chocolate. No, chat, no, come on. This has to be fake, man. They put up some fucking intern to do this, a Business Insider, to make it funny. This can't be real.
It just kind of always keeps you on your toes. If I were to like open this up right now, Jesus. So I have 50 seconds to hit like 50,000. Like you just feel like you're like kind of like going crazy. It's pressure. I could end up playing this.
No, man. Keep thinking that. Guys, come on, please. Come on. I want to blow my brains out. This is so bad. This can't be real.
For the rest of my life, which is kind of scary to think about.
I hate to break it to you, but my mother was like this with a Candy Crush addiction. Oh my god, dude. Oh my lord, bro. I have guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think everybody who has played MMOs before knows what it's like to be addicted. I can control my fucking addiction. I may spend 8 hours a day playing an MMO, but I still do shit in between. I still fucking clean my room. I do the dishes and shit, but like, holy fuck! I don't spend $250 a day on that shit.
but I kind of don't want it any other way.
Oh my lord, bro.
Tasty. Oh. See that? Yeah.
So they
No. She was making the fucking sounds, man. It's gotta be acting, chat. I can't.
spend money to have more time to solve a puzzle or to get another life to try to solve this puzzle again to level up. Man, I'm confused, and this is coming from a
She's making the noises too.
person who has like tens of thousands of hours in World of Warcraft. So
Yo, Atozy, if you ever see this, I have 16,000 hours in WoW, and I'm still not that bad, okay?
oh, I am familiar with video game addiction, but this puzzles me. And also in World of Warcraft, like I haven't spent tens of thousands of dollars on that game. I've spent, oh man, how much of, oh man. So I probably spent $480 on the 4 years I played WoW. But in those
4 years, man, you're a rookie. You're a baby, huh?
4 years, I think I easily clocked way over 10,000 hours because that was definitely a large chunk of my life. So yeah, very familiar with video game addiction, but I don't understand this. Not at all. I'm trying to put it in a way that I would understand this because there is no universe that I would pay in World of Warcraft.
I have over 80k hours on War Thunder. No, you fucking don't. That is mathematically impossible. The game's not even been out for 80,000 hours, so shut the fuck up.
To be able to defeat another team in some arena. But here, they're paying to essentially solve a puzzle or to get another chance to solve a puzzle. I'm trying to understand what they gain from it other than, oh look, I just leveled up. So I guess that's worth paying for? Man, I'm lost. I am so lost here. But what's wild is I found another article that was also a decade old. Like this is an article from like 2013. How women blow $400,000 a day on Candy Crush. And that's
Nah, come on. No. No. It's been out for more than 80k. Guys, you are so stupid, it hurts. 80,000 hours came... You have to be playing it constantly 24/7 for fucking like 8 years or something. That's impossible.
It's a decade ago. I don't know when Candy Crush peaked. 2015. Okay, so this is still years before their peak. And women were blowing 400,000 pounds a day on
400,000 pounds?
Candy Crush. Unlike so many online games, it doesn't involve killing, fighting, or a strong male character or highly sexualized female characters. What's more, it's deceptively simple and fun. The rules of Candy Crush are indeed simple. Players move a variety of brightly colored sweets or candies around a grid to line up at least 3 of the same sweet in a row. Every time a row is completed, the lines explodes, making way for more sweets to drop in. With more than 400 different stages, each more difficult than the last, the more being added to all the time, players never need to run out of challenges. As a so-called freemium product, basic access to the game is free, but users must pay for premium services. Players aren't charged to advance through the first 33 levels, but after that it costs 69 pence for another 20 levels.
Wait, what? You have to pay to advance in levels? No, wait, can someone confirm this? You have to pay 69 pence for another 20 level? Wait, what? What?
I have 182k in life. Get on my level, nerds.
I wanna die. How do you pay to win that hard? Yo, $5. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Thank you. Only games do it all the time? I just don't understand.
Although it is possible to avoid paying by asking your Facebook friends to send you extra lives. Okay, so you're paying for more quizzes. So this priest may have paid for 46,511 Candy Crush puzzles.
What?
I don't even know how to react to that. And it's just so insane. Who spends like a yearly salary on puzzles to play on your phone? Like, this is so bizarre. And also, there is Pokemon Go and Mario Kart, but still, just $40,000 of the church's money.
Guys, I'm ashamed to admit this, but I spent around about $1,500 on BDO over 4 years. I know that's disgusting, but like, that was a long time ago, but like, that's $1,500 on one person in like 3-4 years. That's not that bad. Like, it is actually not that bad, man. It's crazy. How much is that a year? 1,500 in 3 or 4 years? That's what, like $500?
I have 245k hours in life. Your peak is my Smurf kiddo.
Called you a Smurf, bitch. It was your money? Yeah, I know. I think that was a stupid decision, but like still. Like $400 is not that bad per year for a game. It's stupid.
You're supposed to be a priest, and you're succumbing to this? Bro.
God wanted me to play Pogo!
Where is the impulse control? The other bizarre thing is like, why did he think he was going to get away with this? Did he just not think the church would check their financial records? The whole situation just doesn't make sense. But the Archdiocese of this church issued a following statement to weau.com in response to this incident. Father Lawrence Kozak was placed on administrative leave by the Archdiocese in November of 2022.
Oh my God.
His administrative leave followed a review of St. Thomas More Parish.
That's like their Pope, by the way. The Pope like made him, like exiled him, so to speak.
His financial activity by the Archdiocesan Office for Parish Services and Support. That review resulted in certain expenses and expenditure levels utilizing parish funds being questioned. The Archdiocese then referred the matter to law enforcement. Kozak was formally arrested on April 25th and charged with theft by unlawful taking, failing to make the required disposition of funds, and accessing a device he was unauthorized to. Father Kozak remains on administrative leave. Overall, this is just such a bizarre...
Excommunicated from mobile gaming. You go to heaven, you go up to the little pearly gates, and you're like, hey, can I get in there? Like, actually we can't. You, spent church money that would have been donated to an orphanage on, mobile games.
Bizarre and sad story, because clearly this guy ruined his life due to having like zero impulse control. But forgiveness is a core part of Christianity. So it'll be interesting to see if the church takes him back and what consequences he will receive for all this, as he stole $40,000, but I guess repaid $10,600 and another $8,000. So he has a minimum of $20,000 plus to repay. Then the other question is, will he do time for this? I guess only time will tell. But
Probably
hey, if
not.
you ever feel bad about yourself, at least you didn't run up $40,000 of your work's money on Candy Crush. Good job if you haven't done that. You should really pat yourself on the back. But hey, look at that. You made it to the end of the video. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks, Atozy. Buptozy. Yeah. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. $40,000 in 3 years. That's impressive. Actually impressive. Claptures? Slow claptures. Slow claptures. Genshin Impact enjoyer. Man, it would have been funny if he spent it on Genshin Impact. Eternal Damnation in Hell or some W's and Candy Crush. Definitely the Candy Crush. You have to be really bad at Candy Crush to spend that much money. Imagine he gets stuck on every fucking level and he's like, fuck this game! God told me to keep going!